I love Memphis, Tennessee. Memphis has a rich history of organizing, of changing our communities, and of changing our country. I live literally 2 blocks from where Dr. King was assassinated, from the National Civil Rights Museum. Memphis also has, in terms of statistics, some dire challenges in terms of what young people are facing and what communities are facing. In Detroit, when I was growing up, your life was largely shaped by the zip code in which you were born. I just was very frustrated with the fact that we have so many young people who have these big dreams but don't necessarily have the access or the tools to get to where they want to be. And so we started the collective to really build pathways to social mobility and to make sure that our young adults crystallize those dreams, but then also the tools and the resources to actually make those dreams come true.
Cold water. It drains down. And I'm gonna cut the water off and disassemble it, and then I'm gonna assemble it back together.
For our program, we are targeting young adults that are either unemployed or underemployed and really want to get to that next step and are seeking out employment. We try to create a holistic experience over the course of the year that deals both with the personal, deals with maybe trauma people have been facing, and then also deals with the professional. How do I get to a career? What does a career really look like, and how do I thrive? Every month we have a community dinner, and at our community dinners, each young adult comes with their professional mentors, and those pairs come to the dinners for programming. And so it's a great interactive opportunity for young adults to share their questions, share their scenarios, get advice on things that they're really facing, because for many of our young adults, this is their first employment opportunity in their field. And so we really want to make sure that they're both prepared and have the support that they need to thrive.
I have a family. And when I came here, it was like, wow, I done gained another family. We all working together. At the end of the day, everybody has a goal. Everybody joined the collective for a reason. The goal is the same, is to be successful.
They gave me hope for a life that I could have that I never thought that I would. Yeah, I'm really excited about the future now, and I have a lot of hope that I didn't have before.
I grew up seeing this with my own grandmother because she had an 8th grade education, and so I knew that your education status or how much money you have doesn't dictate your value or your worth in life. And I think growing up, I had a fundamental belief just in fairness and in access. I don't think we have all of the solutions, right? And I don't think we have this figured out. I think what we were trying to do is really ask hard questions around how do we create a society that's more equitable? How do we create a society that isn't so heavily shaped by where you're born or where you grow up? So how do we ensure each person has access to mobility and to get to their dreams? So I think it's both pieces and both halves of that in terms of what we're ultimately trying to solve for and what we're ultimately trying to create.